Psalm 9:10. Vihi Adonai misgav ladach, misgav leitot batzara. In verse 10 today, we begin with the call imperfect. This is the third masculine singular, plus a vav conjunctive here. So we're looking at a vav conjunctive. So we just kind of carry on this next verbal piece, but not in necessarily any kind of sequence. We wouldn't expect necessarily a vav consecutive here in Psalms, since we're not telling a narrative, and the vav consecutives are vayiktals or past tense narrative. And so this one is going to be a vav conjunctive. Part of the way we know this is if we had the verbal form yehi, like this. See if I can draw these dots a little bigger. If we had yehi, the normal conjunctive vav points with that vocal schwa. And then in this case, what we end up with is what I would call, or my professor called, a schwa fight. And so we lose one of those dots of the schwa, which then what we end up with is this contraction, this E to E contraction. And so that essentially is how we get to that form imperfect, third masculine singular. Verbal root is haya. So, and the Lord, serving as the subject, will exist as a stronghold for, take that as a laminative advantage, for the oppressed. And then notice here how it's vowel pointed with the definite article, for the oppressed. And then we get this reiteration, or this kind of emphasizing, echoing parallelism in the Psalms. How about that? Statement of what the stronghold is: stronghold for the time of distress. And so for those who are oppressed, and then temporally in the times of distress.